Good morning, you mugs. I had a request come in that was to see the settings, so I figured let's get to it. First off is Seven Thark. He is a servitor. I couldn't even remember the name of it. He is a servitor through and through. He is pretty much stripped of everything, just like Seven Toll, who is our construction servitor. I don't know why the servitor stat was removed from the adulthood of Thark, but they do both have the same loadout for cybernetics, and each one serves a purpose. Thark being our crafter, and Toll being our constructor. They both can do the same thing, but that will lead us then into the menials of Sonar and Cornarch, both having 0. I forgot how good she rolled at the very beginning. She was like, I thought she was going to be the alpha for the longest time, and Cornarch was just average on the board. They both have body modder. They both scored nimble. Steadfast is good on Cornarch, but they both are 0 modded. Next, moving into Voth Null. I have been mispronouncing his name because I had it written in my notes, Vox Null, for the longest time. Of course, as a Mechanicus, he's got pretty much juice to the nines in terms of mods. A lot of these cybernetic overhauls come from the cybernetic organism and neural network mod, which is one of my favorite mods to exist in terms of cybernetics. Of course, I don't know what happened there. Of course, as a explorer, he's going to be pretty jazzed to the nines as well for his skill sets. I wasn't too concerned at the beginning between the two of them. They were absolutely able. With Alsmard here, this is entirely on Alsmard. He spawned in with the 2 resurrection cores, the compression jaw, and I just kind of added his power arms and all the other fun stuff. Pretty average around the board in terms of skills, very strong in shooting and in melee. Gear-wise, started him off with good quality gear, as well as a nice, excellent arc pistol. I debated, and he did start with an adamantium taser goat as well. And where did they all go? Get back here, line back up. Alsmard was going to be the only Skitarii we had for quite some time. I never actually intended to elevate the menials up to Skitarii. They were always going to be menials. They were going to be that third class of characters, and we were going to just dedicate Skitarii, Menial, and Servitor, and Tech Priests. However, both of them had the opportunity as well in my head to come up as either a Tech Priest or a Skitarii, and both I needed to fill in the ranks of Skitarii. Although Sus really could have been a Tech Priest with how good she is, and I probably missed an opportunity to have her be our second Tech Priest. This was going to be the uniform for our menials. It was going to be boots, jumpsuit, Valhallan patent rebreather, and the patty hats. Of course, I did give Explorator Null a full suite of masterwork stuff. I figured he's an Explorator, he's going to have the best kit, and we'll give him an arc rifle to start, and we'll eventually give over plasma. So here is the overview of the entire world as well. It is only 30% coverage. Pollution levels were near 100%. I think I set them to 95 at the very beginning. Of course, the idyllic meadows not being polluted at the moment. We are sitting at 11.11 north by 15.10 west was our location to begin with. It's a good little spot. I actually really liked it when I was first able to load it in. The seed is Magos. As I said, we're 30% coverage, with mostly temperate wastelands, mechanoid intrusions, arid wastelands, and that's about it. Pretty much everything in this playthrough is pollution. You can choose to depollute your map if you want. It is entirely up to you guys, but this is what our starting map looks like. There were no rerolls, and this is where we currently are. I did not reroll a single thing on this map. I left it as it was. I really enjoyed it. It was probably one of my favorite initial map designs. As far as storyteller and difficulty settings, to begin with, we were Diego Dyer, with Strive to Survive. Now, there are plenty of other storytellers I have. The only one that I'm thinking of swapping over to is Skycast Synthetic to see if she starts giving us a few more punches in the ankles. But that is it for the initial settings of our world. I will hopefully remember this next time when we do episode 1 again in the future. Thank you so much to the patrons for supporting the channel. You too can support on Patreon by heading down in the description below. You can also support for free by hitting like, subscribe, hitting the bell notification, and commenting. I appreciate you guys so much. You're an amazing community, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.